Our next inductee is the Ego Maniac Jonny Idol. And here to induct Jonny Idol into the class of 2018 is professional wrestling's mastermind and sometimes active competitor. Please welcome Marshall McNeil.
I got nothing to say. Good night, everybody. He played the music too. I love it. That's the loudest pop in 13 years. That's the loudest pop I've ever had. That was great.
The only pop.
Yeah, thank you very much. Sonny's right. Thank you. Yeah, I love you, Sonny. You're my favorite. I don't like guys like Taven anymore. I like guys like you. The things that come out at the Hall of Fame. Yeah, John's giving me this. I got here at 12 o'clock with Tom Burke, and I've been at the bar the whole time because I got a problem, you know. So I'm surprised I don't have a beer in me right now. I'm in my hand right now, but whatever. We'll go to the bar after. We'll do this. All right, I'll get to Idol because he's gonna get hot at me if I don't say something nice about him, you know. But yeah. That's the relationship John and I have. If anyone knows us, we go back and forth with each other constantly. I mean, we drive each other nuts, and that's just our relationship. A relationship that started in 2006. And I was training at Kevin Landry's school in Chicopee, Massachusetts. And I went to Kevin Landry and I said I wanted to get into the wrestling business as a manager. And he said, no problem. I can take care of that for you. I know just the guy to talk to. And he gets a big grin on his face and he goes, you ever heard of Jonny Idol? And I said, nope, never heard of him. But a week later, John showed up, and I don't know what it was. We just clicked, and I think it was we both shared the interest of professional wrestling. He had a willingness to teach me, I had a willingness to learn. And he just started showing me, you know, all the different nuances of not only just being a heel, but being a heel manager, you know, right down to that side bump that guys like J.J. Dillon and Jim Cornette took when they got knocked on their behind, and the legs go up and the tie goes and the glasses come off, and you know, John taught me that kind of stuff. And you know, from there he said, come on the road with me, just come to a show. You're not booked, you're not gonna wrestle tonight, but just come to a show, show your face. And I got to know people. I met promoters like Sheldon Goldberg and Bob Evans, and met guys like Alex Arion and Brian Ferry, and you just show your face and you start to get booked like that. And I owe John a lot of credit for that because he really, really took me under his wing when I first started, and I appreciate that. Just as he did for so many people in this room, Hammer Tunis, Zach, Perry Von Vicious, you know, I mean, John never officially trained anybody, but he taught so many guys in New England. He was a mentor to so many guys. A lot of guys that are in this room. Some guys you see on TV today. I mean, what? Mike Bennett, you were like his first or second match or something like that. Yeah. I mean, and all these guys, he didn't train them, but they'd see Johnny come into the locker room. Hey, John, can you watch my match tonight? Give me some feedback. And you go back, oh yeah, do this, do that, you know, I like this, whatever. And he did that for so many guys in New England. He was a mentor to so many. And you know what? The other important thing was that he was trustworthy. When someone like a Bob Evans or a Sheldon had a new guy come in that was green, didn't know how to work, a lot of times they would call on John because they knew they could trust him. They knew he could go in and help the kid through the match and not take advantage of him. And that's important because there's some guys that would get in and they'd give the guy a hard time, and the kid wouldn't learn. John always took the time to teach people the right way, to have them learn the right way. And I think that's how he should be remembered. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you a man who is my friend. He's been my partner. He's been my enemy. He's been my manager. I've been his manager. It is my honor to induct into the New England Professional Wrestling class of 2018, ladies and gentlemen, the Ego Maniac Jonny Idol!
Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And thank you to Joe Bruen, really. Thank you very much, guys. And thank you to Marshall for the kind words. I just have to tell a quick story. Marshall was, it was early on, Marshall was managing me. I want to say it was way up in Vermont somewhere or something. I needed knee surgery at the time, and right at the beginning of the match, my knee popped and got through the match and get through the curtain, and I'm limping through the curtain, and I'm trying to find some place to go, and my buddy, Marshall, does he get me a chair? No. Does he ask me if I'm okay? No. He says, and I quote, folks, "Ugh, I'll take you out to the pasture and shoot you in the head, put you out of your misery like a lame horse." That's my pal, Marshall McNeil. That's my pal, yeah. I should warn you guys, by the way, I really didn't plan anything I was going to say, and I started drinking about 2:30, so it's go time, all right? So, this is very strange to me. To be standing here in front of people that literally did this for a living is super humbling to me. And not only people that did this for a living, but people that influenced me and people that helped me so much. And it's so strange to be standing up here, and it's awkward. Yeah, not gonna lie, it's awkward. And thank you to all those people for pretending to give a shit about the things we're saying up here. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. That being said, Paul, I wasn't one of Paul's students. I was not. I was just there when he was training his guys, and he just helped me out, and he had no reason to do it. And I owe you so much, Paul. Thank you. He doesn't remember me at all, and it's okay. It's fine. He didn't owe that to me. He just did it for me, and I can't thank him enough. He taught me so much, and he gave me two amazing lessons that I have to share with you guys. The first one was, Johnny, you're a terrible manager. Stop managing. So get some gear and get in the ring and cut the crap and do that. So I did. So thank you for that, Paul. I appreciate it. The other one, I said to him right after that, I said, well, Paul, I'm a manager. I'm going to go in and I'm going to start working with these people. I want to be a wrestler. And I'm concerned about these people taking me seriously. And I'm concerned about them taking liberties with me. And I'm concerned about them feeling as though I deserve to be there. So Paul said, go out there and work twice as hard as anybody else and show those people that you deserve to be there. And I did that. And he also said, if that doesn't work, give them a spud. So thank you, Paul. Appreciate it. It's a potato, folks. Yeah, thank you. I want to take a little bit different route really quick. So I'm going to take a minute to do this. There's only been two things I've ever wanted to do in my life, and that's the truth. I wanted to play in rock bands, and I wanted to be a professional wrestler. And I've had the privilege and the honor to do those two things for the majority of my life. I'm still playing music live, and I'm literally honored to still get to do those things. Thank you. Thanks. I'm so fortunate. I'm really, really fortunate to get to do that. And I'll tell you why I feel like I'm fortunate. Because think about it, performers, there's a lot of performers in this room, whether you're a wrestler, an actor, a musician, a singer, a songwriter, a dancer, what have you, or performers. And think about this for a second. We are going to do what we do. People make it a privilege to drive sometimes long distances, pay money to sit down and get away from whatever's going on out there and forget about all that crap for however long we're doing our thing and be entertained by us doing the thing that we love. How fortunate are we to get to do that? Seriously, that is amazing. And I feel so great about that. It's incredible. I really do. So, I just want to say one quick thing. My mom is here. You can boo her, it's fine. Mama Idol, you can boo her, it's okay. She didn't get to see me wrestle for 20 years, and she finally got to see me a few years ago, and then she didn't miss a show after that. We were always somewhere else, and she couldn't get there. She was a big wrestling fan, and the rumor has it she was reading magazines when she was pregnant with me, and Bruno Sammartino was her favorite. So you can either thank or blame Mom for me getting involved in this business. However, This is gonna be tough. 10 years ago last month, we lost my only brother. He was my idol, he was my hero, and I loved him very much. And I've spent the last 10 years of my life trying to be the kind of man that he would be proud of. And he would be so proud right now. So this is for him, and I love you, Jeremy, and I miss you. Just remember one thing, cuts heal, chicks dig scars, but idols never die. Thank you very much, folks. Appreciate it.